Welcome to Design Drawing Basics. We're going to do some orthographics, some isometrics, some dimensions. We'll have a go at those. I've got some worked examples for you. You can follow me on those, and there may not be always all the answers given, so you need to think and to show some initiative and work neatly. Okay, in this first one we want to put this answer here inside the cage, and if you were given no instructions, we should be able to look at something like this and to figure it out. So we look for the simple things. So if we've got a line vertical over here that goes for 2, we can draw that line in here vertically for 2. If we've got this one for 2, we can also put it across there. We can then look back to here and say that the top points there, they join, don't they, and the bottom points. So we can join those together, and then we approach the rest of the problem like this. If we get stuck here, then it's always good to go and do something that you know how to do. I know that one goes across there, I know it then goes up there, so I can put it up there easy. I can draw back to there, draw across to here. I look for things that I can do. So I come back to here, and I go, oh, a bit confusing here, what's happening? That one joins up there, I can bring it across like that. Now I can see that it goes down 2, and this one here we have to come through the crisscross, down 2. Now I can bring these ones back to join, and I've got one line missing, this one here, so I can bring it through there. The last thing I would like you to do is to shade in a surface here. So let's shade that in nicely, and let's say that it's grey. Okay, I need to do a little bit better than that. And then this one over here would be grey. Okay, so you match the surfaces. I'd like you to do 3 surfaces on each shape that you do today. So if this one's red, this one's red. If that one's green, that one's green. If that one's yellow, that one's yellow. Sheet 7, just a little bit different. You've got an orthographic here, top view, front view and end view. This is the orthographic of this pictorial drawing, and over here you've got letters which represent the surfaces. So if we look here and we see that this shape here is number 2, is that C? Is it D? No, it looks like G. Okay, so we match up 2 and G, so we come over here, we find 2, oh there's no 2, so, but we do have a G, so we can write 2 here. Make sure you put your name and date on this sheet, and then you can colour in 3 surfaces, 3 different colours, and match them up. Sheet 9 is just slightly different. You've got a full grid here, an isometric grid. So we've got this starting corner here, starting corner there. Same thing happens on this upside down T. So if we look here and we count back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, then we come along here and we try to count 9. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then. And then when you come here, you've got to go vertical through the crisscrosses. So that will be a little bit tricky. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, then it's going to come back this way, and in this case it comes all the way back, so it goes above there. So that's the end point there. Don't need to count this time. Come down 2 because it's got a 2, up 2, and then I can go back in here, and I think it's 3 at the back. 1, 2, 3 to there, and then I go vertical again, and then I come through here. So I've got my first shape. Now I can look to come across here at the angle and count how many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've gone too far there, so I can rub that out. And I can transfer back this way now like this to there. Join this one up here, and I'm on the track to finish it. Once again, you can match up some surfaces and colours. This one's the same as the one earlier. Essentially, you've got an isometric view here. This time you've got some dimensions on here. So these are the numbers which represent the actual size. So we can send this to the workshop and it can be made, and it will come back looking like this. These 3 drawings are called the orthographic drawings. The top view, print that there. Front view, print that there. Left side view, print that there. And we need to match up the letters with the numbers. So if we look here and we say the depth of the hole is F, so we look over here, where is that? That's 15. So we come across to F and we put 15 in there. Once again, put your name and date on. Sheet 11 and 12 are very similar. Over on the right hand side here we've got a little boat. we see a front view of the boat, and we see a top view of the boat. Now this is the old method here for a horizontal plane which we swing up, and a vertical plane which we draw on. We can only draw on a flat piece of paper, so we have to draw this way. So over here we have this horizontal plane and vertical plane, the XY line, and we've got some grid here which is not really easy to see, but we can see it. So below the XY line we need to come down there 1, 2 before the top of our drawing. So we've got 2 grids here. So around about here is where we're going to start drawing, and we need to come 2 in. So it's a little bit hard to see, 1, 2, about there. Okay, and then that goes down 3. It goes down to here. I've made a mistake on that one. I've come across from the edge only 1. Okay, so just fix that up. Come back over to here. There's that one. We then come across 2. We go down 2. Okay, across the top goes 1, 2, 3. Now I get stuck. And as with anything in life, if you get stuck, keep going on something that you can do. Don't get stuck and just sit there. You can come back to here. We know that one goes all the way across to the very end. So we can do that. We know it goes up 3. We then know it goes back 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now we've solved our problem, because where we got stuck before now has 2 ends. So we're not stuck anymore. We just have to join it up. And then we're finished. And then we do the same thing with the top view. We count up 2. 1, 2, there's the start point of the top view, and off you go and you draw that. The last sheet is exactly the same. It's just a little house this time. It's got a top view and a front view. So we draw where we see. We're standing here, we look at the front of the house, we draw, we see the front door. Now these must line up. We can't draw these so that the top view is over here, because it's actually the same object. So where we're looking at, we must draw it. So we must be careful here that these line up. And that's all. I hope you enjoy those 12 or so sheets. Thanks. Okay, I hope you understood everything that you need to do. Keep a sharp pencil, use a HB, get some colour pencils, get those surfaces coloured in, and enjoy your drawing, and we'll check it later.